Welcome to the Feminine Reset podcast. I'm Urania, a feminine mindset coach. I combine subconscious reprogramming with feminine energy work to help women stop settling, rewire their patterns, and step into their most powerful feminine identity. This podcast is your space to shift on every level: mental, emotional, and energetic, so you can create the love, success, happiness, and abundance you deserve, all with softness and power. Because I truly believe we don't have to choose. We can be both soft and powerful. Now let's begin your feminine reset. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Feminine Reset podcast. I'm so happy that you're here. I am literally on my couch. I have a nice cup of tea. It's a green tea with matcha flavor. So it's literally green tea in green tea, like green tea inception. And I have my candles on. I have this fireplace on my television. It's so cozy. I'm very happy. And this is literally the idea I had, this coziness that I wanted to to create when I'm filming my episodes, because this makes it very pleasurable for me. For today's episodes, I have 3 different feminine energy practices that can help you to connect to your body and that can help you to feel more feminine and grounded. These are going to be different practices that you might think when you think about feminine energy practices, because these are actually the things that I do whenever I feel disconnected, overwhelmed, or stuck in masculine overdrive or in survival mode. So I really hope that these will help you to feel connected to your body, your energy, your intuition, and to make you feel more like yourself. So I'm ready to dive right in. Let's get started with the practice number 1. One of the first things I like to do is breathwork. And breathwork is so beautiful because it literally regulates your nervous system and it returns you back to your body and back to the present moment. So when we are in our masculine overdrive, our breath actually becomes shallow because we start to breathe from our chest more. Your body can also become more tight and you really can feel that your energy is rising into your head. That is the feeling you're getting when you're feeling overwhelmed. And with breath work, you're actually helping yourself to calm back down, literally. And you are starting to drop back into your body and back into your softness and into your presence and really get into that feminine ease and flow. There are different ways that you can practice breathwork, and I have 2 different ways for you. The first one is actually the one that I did this week because I was feeling very overwhelmed 2 days ago. I had so much to do. And I was at a coffee shop and I was feeling it in my body. I was feeling very much in my head. And I thought, okay, this is the perfect time. I have to start doing my breath work. So I was just sitting there with my matcha and I was taking my breaths in and breath out. And the one that I did in specific, I'm going to share it with you right now. Whenever I do this one, I can just feel that I'm activating my parasympathetic nervous system. What I do exactly is that I breathe in for 8 seconds and I breathe out for 11. Breathe in for 8 and I breathe out for 11 seconds. And I think the magic in this particular breathwork practice is that the exhale is longer. I do 5 rounds. When you take those 8 seconds in, those 8 breaths in, you have to breathe all the way down to your belly. That's going to help you to drop into your body. So don't breathe from your chest, breathe from your belly. Let's do it together. Breathe in for 8. Now we'll count, okay? Here we go. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know, but this one, it always does it for me. I get so relaxed and I get so connected to myself. And yeah, this is just a beautiful practice, ladies. So this is the first one that I like to do. Another breathwork practice that you can do is actually box breathing. And with this one, you breathe in for 4 You hold for 4 and you breathe out for 4. You breathe in for 4, you hold for 4, and you breathe out for 4. I highly recommend that you start practicing breathwork. I think this is one of the practices, those feminine embodiment practices, that really, really changed things for me. And I would love for you to also experience this. You will feel when you have connected to your body again and you dropped into your body. You will feel it. Know that breathwork is one of the fastest and easiest ways for you to regulate your nervous system and to soften again. Let's move to the second practice. The second feminine practice, ladies, is emotional healing and releasing what is blocking your feminine ease and flow. You can't embody your feminine energy if your body is holding on to unprocessed emotions or pain or tension. Your feminine is all about feeling and emotion, and it feels very deeply. But most of us, we were taught to suppress our feelings or to stay strong or to control our feelings and our emotions. And you want to start allowing your emotions to move through you instead of staying stuck. How I like to look at it as well is you want to be a river with clear water and it runs through it, very healthy. You don't want to become a swamp that is full of stuck in unprocessed emotions. That is not healthy. And yes, this means that sometimes you have to confront or process emotions that are unpleasant. But you want to look at the unpleasant emotions or the negative emotions as messengers. They are here to tell you something. So are you going to listen to the message or are you going to ignore it? The simple practice of listening and processing your emotions and doing emotional healing, practicing emotional healing, is very powerful. So what does it look like? It can be you can start very simple with this. Start with allowing your emotions to move through you instead of staying stuck, instead of suppressing them. This means that you want to cry when you need to cry. This means that you can be angry when you need to get angry. It doesn't mean that you need to go out there and yell at people, but you can allow the anger to come. If you need to get out your journal and say, I'm really upset right now. And I'm upset because this and this and this happened. And it's okay for me to be upset. And you can ask yourself the question, why are you feeling upset? Where is it coming from? What do you need right now? Don't just suppress those heavy emotions. Understand why they are there and get the lessons, get the messages that you need. You want to journal out what you're feeling without judgment. Another way for you to process your emotion is actually through movement. So you could put on music, you could dance, you could sing, you could scream. I remember that when I was very sad, I would actually listen to sad songs. It would comfort me. So yeah, you could do that as well. And something else that can help you as well is just breathing, literally breathing through it. You're sad, you're upset, you're scared, breathe through it. Sit with the emotion and breathe through it. The moment you start to release those stored emotion, you create space for more softness, more peace, and more calmness in your body. And I really think that this is something we want to start practicing more. And this is also part of you becoming feminine, you activating your feminine energy. It is activating and processing all of those emotions, not just the happy ones, not just the feel-good ones, but also give the space to the emotions that are not so pretty. They might not be pretty, but they are there to teach us something. And they're part of us as well. And the third one that I have for you, ladies, is actually to practice yoga or Pilates. So this is really beautiful because these practices are grounding you into your body. Feminine energy thrives in a body that feels connected, grounded, and open. And yoga and Pilates are beautiful feminine practices because they teach you grace through strength. They ground your feminine energy into your lower body, and that will release stored tension, and it creates harmony between your body and your mind. These two practices really invite more presence, breath, and embodiment. And ladies, that is deeply feminine. And recently I have been practicing yoga more and more. I especially like the yoga from Cassandra on YouTube. She has these 30 days challenges as well. Amazing. If you're looking for some inspiration, she has some great videos. But I think YouTube is full with amazing content when it comes to yoga. But definitely, ladies, yoga and Pilates are great for you to activate your feminine and for you to connect to your body and feel more safe, more grounded, and more present. So, ladies, these were my 3 feminine practices that I love to do that help me to connect to my body, to the present, and just help me to soften into my body to make me feel very safe. I hope they inspired you. I hope that they will help you as well, just as they helped me. These might not be the pretty feminine energy practices that you might have expected from a episode like this, but these are definitely beautiful, powerful, and effective ways for you to connect more to yourself and to your body, and with that, to your feminine. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, ladies. And remember, you can be both soft and powerful. You don't have to choose. See you in the next episode, ladies.